I'm Terrence Ellis, and welcome to Let's Talk. Today's topic is relationship. And you as a viewer out there, that's right, I get to answer some of your most heartfelt questions. Now, I have a question for you before we get started. What are people looking for in relationships? Does anybody out there know? Can you name a couple? That's very good. Stability. Folks are looking to get together because maybe one person is not all together as they would want to be. And that's a good one. Other people are looking for what? That's right. They're looking to be loved. They want to feel an empty void, so to say, that is inside of them. Is that safe to say? What else? Can anybody name anything else? That's a good one. People generally want relationships where they can just open up and be real. Is that correct? So why are we having a hard time as people, as young women and young men, in relationships? Have you ever thought about that? Now you, just tune it in right now. You need to just sit down, because the answers that you have been looking for is right here. If you will just listen and feel it in your heart. Now this one goes out for the young women that are out there, and just generally all the women who are out there, unmarried women and also married women. You need to recognize that a person can still feel lonely even when they're around a whole lot of people. And this is something that is happening all over. And many people, I should say, young man, are you listening? Fathers, are you out there listening, sitting down right now? They're looking to fill that void. They're looking to fill that void. So that's why it's very important, you teenagers, for you not to rush into these so-called relationships like boyfriend and girlfriends, and just get all worked up over, just that person, that individual. You have your whole life ahead of you. You have many experiences that you, healthy and positive. I need to say that. Healthy and positive that is thrown before you. And why settle just to be out there settling for just a night on the town, just a party? Okay? And so some of you are out there, you can't wait for the weekends, because there's always a party on the weekend. There's always somebody from high school that parents are leaving out of town and they're going to throw a keg party. Is that true? Oh, say it isn't so. You know it's so. Okay? And so everybody wants to feel good. But why haven't we learned as people to be honest? That's a very good one. You need to write that one down. Because some people are so insecure inside of them that they want to put on what? Anybody know? A mask. And if we were real with one another, just transparent, how you see me when I'm outside is, if you come knocking on my door, that's how you're going to see me. I'm going to be real with you. And that's where it starts. Teenagers, you need to recognize. I'm going to say this, and I want a whole lot of parents out there to back me up on this one. Sex outside of marriage is wrong, and you're setting yourself up for a great big old fall. You don't want to fall like that. For instance, listen very closely. Young lady, if you don't know what it is to have sex, that's a great thing. Wait until you get married, for the simple reason. Why would you want to give of yourself to some boy out there? That's what they are. boys, anytime they want to take advantage and play mind games with you, young lady, because they're only after one thing. They just want to have sex. Why? Well, basically because the TV programs are talking about sex all the time. You got Jerry Springer, you got Maury Povich, you got Jenny Jones. And it's a sad thing in society, in our community, when you can have a 14-year-old girl having sex with a 20-year-old man or a 19-year-old man and having babies like that. When I was growing up, that was called what, parents? Can you help me out? That's right. It was called rape. Now they got real cute with the laws. Statutorial rape. No, it's rape. And young ladies, you need to run far away from any man that is trying to pressure you into going out partying and having sex and not being married. I'm sorry to tell you, you may not feel like it, you may not feel this way, but you're not that lonely. And you're precious. You're precious in your parents' sight. They love you and they want what's best for you. Hey, we all been out there. Can I say that? Yes, we have. As being adults, your parents, I have, we did enough partying for you, your kids when you get married, and their kids. So just your parents knows what's best for you, young lady. And young men, I got to tell you, you're getting together, you're watching these programs like Jerry Springer, and you're listening to all these rap videos that's calling women all kind of terrible names. You're flashing your money, you got your cars going, and you're out at the car wash, and it's boom, 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 boom. Man, you drive down the street and you're showering. I know if my glasses inside my cupboards are moving around, and there's a whole lot of other folks' glasses and china cabinets are rattling because of the music and things that are playing. And then you got these fast cars. Cars are a great thing. And your money. You put on your gear. Gear is fine. It's not all negative. It's how you use things. And it's how you present yourselves. And someday, young man, you know what? You're going to have children. And if you're out there treating women negative, just using them, can I say this, as just a object, I'll keep it clean, as an object, even though they say worse things on TV. Young man, you're taking advantage of that woman and that young lady, and it's very wrong, because when you have kids, you have a daughter, think about this. Do you want somebody taking advantage of your daughter? I can't answer that. When you get older and you have kids, you got to be responsible for your children. And I would say this. There are couples out here that are married, and I'm going to say this, and some of them got married for the wrong reasons, and they're hurting, and now they're 2 house mortgages, 3 cars and a boat in the garage and the whole 9 yards, and they feel like they're stuck. But you don't have to feel that way, because to be married and walk away from your family and try to start all over again, it's going to be very hard for you. It's going to be very hard. So you need to work it out with your wife. Talk to your wife. Communicate with your wife. Just sit down and listen. Women, they want you to feel like you're there. Not only right here, but up here. When they ask you, husbands out there, how was your day? They really want you to really sit down and tell them word for word, how was your day? Not just like, oh, it's okay. They just want to feel like you're in tune with them. And that's why teenagers, ladies, you need to keep those boys, those young men out of your, I said it right the first time, those boys out of your bedroom. Because once they get what they want to get and they leave you, you're gonna feel hurt. You're gonna feel like, why did I even do that? And they don't care anything about you. Anybody can tell you that they love you, boo, and want you to have what? That's right, their baby too. But how many people, how many women felt for that? And now they have children, and they have to raise those children by themselves. And now they have to, catch the bus or get a ride, and, and there's no help. Where's the man at now? That's why you should wait. And I know it's a lot of peer pressure out there, young ladies and young men, but you cannot afford to open up that can of worms. Okay? You can't do it. And if you have done that, you need to respect yourself enough to say, no, I'm not going that route no more. I'm going to wait. I got my whole life ahead of me. I got some goals that I want to achieve in life. And unless you're moving in the same direction I'm moving in, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. You can't afford to have ulcers and try to medicate yourself with getting high and doing all other kind of things just because you've been hurt and stripped of your dignity. So I would say to you, if anything makes any sense to you right now, let's talk. Think about that. Somebody out there right now that is hurting, has been in a bad relationship, crying yourself to sleep, wondering, why did he treat me that way? Why did she treat me that way? Until you can get people to take those, that's right, you're good, those masks off, and you allow yourself to be around folks that are going to just tell you what you want to hear, and you just settle in just to be settling. I don't care what your friends are doing. I don't care what the neighbors are doing. Your standards are not here. Your standards are up here, high. So reach for the top, be all that you can be, and keep yourself pure. I'm Terrence Ellis, and see you again on Let's Talk.